My name is Sota Yamaoka. I'm a businessman working as a sales manager in Scat Corporation.
Yamaoka, how's the progress on that project going?
Yes, President. If things continue at this rate, I think we'll be able to make a proposal to the other party next week.
I see. By the way, I hear you've been working overtime a lot recently.
Yes.
I'm glad you're working so hard, but don't overdo it. And don't you think it'd be good to go home early once in a while and spend time with your wife?
You're right. Thank you. I met my wife when I was traveling alone in Hokkaido. I saw her lost and confused in Sapporo when I was traveling, and I approached her. Is something wrong?
I want to go to a restaurant, but I don't know where it is.
Oh, I know where that is. I'm on my way there, so I'll show you the way.
Really? Thank you.
At the time, I was also traveling alone, but we spent some time together. We went to various places and hit it off well. After we said goodbye, we kept in touch. And we found out that our workplaces weren't that far apart, so our relationship grew even closer. Then we started going out, and after a few years of dating, we got married. Akane and I both work, so we're busy every day, so it's hard to make time for the two of us. But if we finish work early, we sometimes meet up and have dinner together at a nearby restaurant. It's nice our offices are close by.
You're right.
We talk about wanting to go on a trip again sometime when we can get a long break.
But we're both busy, and it's hard to make time.
Where would you like to go, Akane?
Hokkaido.
What? We've been there before, though.
But we weren't even dating then. This time, I want to go as a married couple.
I see. Let's go when work settles down then. But in reality, I was so busy with work that I didn't have any time at all. Scat Corporation, where I work, is a subcontractor that does work for a major company. It's my job to hold regular meetings with Momi-san, the person in charge at Koilabo Corporation. But to be honest, I wasn't very fond of Momi-san.
Yeah, I can't believe you're 2 years younger than me and still the sales manager. Yeah, I'm just a regular employee. You must be looking down on me inside.
No way! That's not true at all!
But the scale of our companies is completely different. Our company is a large nationwide corporation, but yours is so small that it would be blown away by the wind. You're somehow able to manage because I bless you have work to do, right? If I was in a tiny company like you, I have risen through the ranks much faster than you. So don't get too cocky.
I'm not getting cocky. One moment you're servile, but now you're trying to one-up me. You must really not like the fact that I'm the manager. You're a difficult person to get along with, but this is work. I have to stop being emotional and switch my mindset.
So, what are we talking about today?
I have a new proposal for you today.
Huh? The proposal?
Please, take a look at this project proposal.
What a pain.
We have a lot of know-how that we have cultivated over the years. So I thought there might be areas where we could be of help to you outside of the work we are currently doing. And I put together a few plans.
In short, you want us to give you more work.
If we can do that, we can develop a new field for the company. So I think it would be a positive thing for both of us.
You're such a little brat. Subcontractors just have to do the work you're told to do. And yet you come and make a proposal like this. It's 100 years too early for you to be telling me what to do.
I'm not telling you what to do. It's a proposal that contributes to an increase in sales. So please, consider it.
That's right. Subcontractors should just keep buying their heads down like that. I'll consider it if I feel like it.
Thank you very much. Please do. I hope I can get a good response. The content of the proposal had been repeatedly refined. So I was confident that if they read the proposal properly, they would take it in a positive way. A little while later, the day came when I met with Momi-san again. Today, I was supposed to hear his response to my proposal, but it's already half an hour past our appointment time. I wonder what happened. Maybe I should give him a call.
Wait, was our appointment today? Sorry, but I forgot.
Huh? You forgot?
I have priorities at work. And I tend to forget appointments with small clients. I've already made plans, so I can't come today.
But have you considered the proposal I made the other day then?
Huh? Who would consider that?
What?
It's fine the way it is, isn't it? If we start something new, it'll just mean more work for me.
But this is a great opportunity for both of us.
Shut up! We're already a big company, so we didn't need opportunities like this. I'm getting paid a salary and bonuses as it is, so...
Could you please reconsider that?
You're so persistent. You're getting on my nerves, so I'm ending the deal.
What? Is that a decision on behalf of Koilabo Corporation?
It's my decision, but I'm the one in charge, so my ideas are the company's ideas. Bye.
Wait, Momi-san. Can't believe you just cut off the deal like that. This is bad. I have to report this to the president as soon as possible.
What? That was his response for a new proposal, huh? Besides, that proposal would have been a great benefit to Koilamo as well.
But it seems that he doesn't want to increase his workload. And he's always looked down on our company, so I don't think he even read the proposal properly. President, I want to report this to my father-in-law as soon as possible. But is that okay?
Yeah, that might be more efficient.
Then I'll go straight away. The place I hurried to was the president's office at Koilabo. The president of Koilabo was actually my father-in-law. In other words, my wife Akane is the president's daughter. By the way, Akane works at Koilabo as the team leader of the sales department. Excuse me. That's what it is, father-in-law.
I see. I'm sorry that one of our employees did that.
We can't forgive that.
Well, let's hear what he has to say for himself.
President, what did you want to talk about? What? You? I mean, Yamaoka-san. Why are you here?
Is it true that you unilaterally canceled the deal with Scat Corporation?
That's... I see. So you went straight to our president's office and cried to him just because you were cut off from the contract? What a guy! How dare you just barge into the president's office like that without any manners?
So, it's true that you canceled the deal on your own then?
No, young lady. There are circumstances to this. This guy Yamaoka is a very unreasonable man and cannot be trusted. He even barges into the president's office like this. It's a real problem.
You say that Yamaoka-san is unreasonable and cannot be trusted?
Yes, judging from his words and actions on a regular basis. So I thought it wouldn't be good for us to continue our relationship any longer, and decided to stop doing business with them. Of course, I was going to report it later. Now get out. The president and his daughter are busy.
Wait a minute.
Just go home.
That's not necessary.
But president,
I trust Soda with all my heart.
what? He's the kind of person who doesn't know common sense. And the kind of person who would just barge into the president's office without even knowing him.
They do know each other.
What?
After all, Soda is my daughter's husband.
Daughter's husband? The young lady's...
That's right. He's my husband.
What? Is that true?
Yes.
Why didn't you tell me?
We never talked about that kind of thing before. There was no need for me to bring it up.
It's not fair to say that my husband is an irresponsible, untrustworthy person. We know best that that's not true.
But...
I thought Momi-san would calm down after finding out who I really was, but that wasn't the case. I guess he thought that if he withdrew his criticism of me here, he'd be admitted to lying, which would cause him to lose face.
Yamaoka-san may be a good person as a family man, but at work he's... Actually, the other day, Yamaoka-san proposed a plan to me, but the content of it was so terrible. It's very difficult to say, but the moment I saw the plan, I thought that I couldn't do any proper work with someone like this. Which is why I decided to stop doing business with them.
Was the plan really that bad?
Yes, and I thought that if I continued to work with someone who would bring up a plan like that, without any hesitation, it would eventually cause a huge loss to the company. So I made the decision for the good of the company, so I didn't do anything wrong.
With all due respect, I don't remember proposing a plan like that. If you read it properly, you would have understood. Did you look over everything?
Well, I mean, I only read a little bit, but I knew it was no good straight away.
Then please read it all the way through.
No, I'm busy too. I don't have time for that.
Can I see the proposal? I'll check it over.
No, I've already thrown it away.
Threw it away?
That's right. It's no longer of any use.
Can you please read it through to the end at least once? That's right, I have a copy right here. Please, use this to reconsider.
Huh?
Let me see.
What? Okay.
It's not something you need to see, young lady.
This is...
It's a terrible plan, isn't it?
Is that how you feel about it, Momoi-san? It seems like a good idea to me.
It looks good at first, but as you read on, it starts to fall apart. Well, you don't need to read any more than that. You don't need to waste your precious time on something like this.
I've seen this plan before.
It's a plan we've been discussing a lot recently to make both of our companies better. I said I'd try to propose it to the person in charge next time.
That's true. That's why I remember.
What? Are you involved in this project too, young lady?
Not just me, but my father's, or rather the president's, opinions are also reflected in it.
The president?
We often talked about work when we got together as a family, so...
It's certainly a well-written proposal. Even though Akane's opinions are also included, it was Soda who put it together in such a concrete form. It's easy to come up with ideas, but it's hard to make a plan that's grounded in reality.
Thank you very much.
It included the president and daughter's ideas? Ah, that's why they were ideas that sparkled here and there.
Aren't you saying something different from what you were saying just now?
Well, you see, how can I put it?
It seems you have a lot of problems. You rejected the business plan that our client had taken the trouble to propose without even reading it properly. You made it sound as if Soda was entirely to blame for everything that happened. And as soon as you heard that me and Akane was involved in this plan, you changed your attitude in an instant. But the biggest problem is the fact that you unilaterally canceled the idea with Scat Corporation.
But since it's a small subcontract, I think the impact will be minimal.
I don't like that kind of thinking where you're a judge a business partner and look down on them based on the scale.
I'm sorry.
Soda, I'm sorry for our employee causing you a lot of trouble. I would like if we could continue our relationship with your company as before.
Of course, thank you.
I'm glad it's all over. It looks like everything's settled.
Huh?
What?
Yamaoka-san, you're lucky the president has a gracious heart. Well then, I'll take my leave.
What are you talking about? There's no way I can leave an employee like you in charge. You're being removed from this matter.
What?
Akane, you take charge instead.
Me? Understood. Soda? No. Yamaoka-san. I look forward to working with you.
Yeah, I look forward to working with you too. It feels a little awkward and strange to have a married couple working together as each other's clients, but I think I'll be able to do an even better job with Akane from now on. And, with this one case, Momi-san was to undergo an investigation. Then, it was discovered that Momi-san had been dealing with his business partners in an outrageous manner, and his reputation was very poor.
It seems that over the years, while dealing with subcontracting companies, you've seemed to have mistakenly thought you were important.
That's not true.
If things continue as they are, it seems that there will be problems with your suitability as a member of this company, so it would be better if you studied from the beginning again.
Huh? From the beginning?
You will be given training as a new employee.
What?
And Momi-san took part in training amongst the new employees and taught the basics of being a member of society every day.
I can't do this. It's too embarrassing.
Me, on the other hand, I was officially accepted by Koilabo for the plan I proposed this time, and I received new work. Both parties developed even more because of this, and even the president of Koilabo thanked me.
Thanks to you, our sales have increased. Thank you, Soda.
No, I'm always indebted to you. So I'm glad I could be of some help.
Akane, you found a good husband.
Right?
After a while, when my work settled down, me and Akane went on the trip we've always wanted to go on. The first place we met, Hokkaido.
Wow! Hello! It's been a long time! Hey, let's take a picture!
What? Okay. We're both busy with work, but from now on, let's make time to make lots of memories together.
I heard that there was going to be a newbie coming into the office today. I should hurry a little bit, I think. My name is Ayato Takara. I'm 28 years old. I work as a sales rep and marketing rep at a certain advertisement firm. We've got about 90 employees working here, so the company isn't exactly massive. However, we're always in need of more people, so we're constantly putting out job listings. A newbie, huh? I wonder if it's going to be a man or a woman. Who knows? Oh, if a really pretty girl shows up, she's mine, alright? I don't think you should choose based on looks like that, and it's not like we're going to pick. I'm pretty sure our boss is going to choose for us. This is my coworker, Toma Yasuda. He's the second highest sales rep, so he's good, but I really have a hard time getting along with him. Don't worry, bro. If an old lady or hairy dude shows up, they're all yours. He's always talking about this kind of thing. I'm just gonna ignore him. Alright, is everyone here? Good. We're going to introduce new people today. This is Yuri Tanaka-san and Himeko Asai-san. 2 new hires in the middle of the season, huh? I'm happy to have more people on deck, though.
I'm Yuri Tanaka. I mostly did clerical work at my old job. It's my first time working in advertisement, but I'll do my best to learn as fast as possible. Nice to meet you all.
I'm Himeko Asai. I've been working in marketing, specializing in social media. I can handle most things, so I'm more than happy to handle most things. Thank you.
Alright. As for your mentors, Takara, Yasuda. Sir? What is it? I want you two to handle mentoring the newbies. Can I ask you to do that? Yes, sir? I have to go report to the CEO, so I'm gonna step out. You can take it from here. After my boss left the room, Yasuda came up to me and put his arm around my shoulder like he was my best friend. When Yasuda acts like this, it always only means one thing. He's up to no good. I've got nothing but bad feelings about this. Don't you think that the best person to teach the person who's never had any experience in this industry should be taught by the industry's brightest? Right, Takara? So I'll handle the experienced Himeko-chan. I don't mind, but... Alright, that's the end of that story. I handle the pretty girl, and you handle the ugly one.
Thank you.
And that's rude. Sorry, but I'm just incapable of lying, you know? I'm sure the bland girl probably joined this industry because it had a lot of elegance, but those looks... Yikes. Hey!
You really shouldn't be so mean like that, sir. Tanaka-san is working hard too.
Where though?
That scrunchie she's wearing, it's a famous brand actually.
That's the best that she can do to be fancy? That's hilarious!
You can't laugh about that. I feel so bad for Tanaka-san.
A beautiful woman with a beautiful personality. Your inner beauty really shows on the outside, too.
That's not true. I'm glad that you compliment me like that.
Asai is going to be a tricky one.
Takara-san, I look forward to working with you, sir.
Yeah, me too. It's your first day, so I'll tell you how things flow around here and whatnot.
Yes, sir.
I'm glad that she seems to be a hard-working lady. She listens to everything I've got to say, so I think that it'll be worthwhile to teach her too. A week after we started training the newbies, I was truly surprised by how good Tanaka-san was at her job. Maybe it was because she did a lot of clerical work. She had already mastered how to use the basics of our software. When she didn't understand, she would quickly come ask me, so it was easy to teach her. Our company handles sales and marketing, so there's probably a lot that you need to understand. You don't have to try to remember it all at once, okay?
Thank you so much.
Is there anything you don't understand?
You are a good mentor, so I pretty much understand everything the first time around. Thanks to you, I was able to learn that there's plenty for me to do in this industry. Even as someone who is inexperienced, I'm going to continue working hard so I don't need anyone watching over me.
Tanaka-san and I were talking in the office when Yasuda and Asai-san, who were going around greeting clients, had returned to the office. Ah? Are you just skipping work with Tanaka-san till lunch? I was just explaining how to do her work. That's it. More explanation, huh? You realize that she's already working and taking on tasks, huh? Teaching while they're in the training session of their job is common sense. Tanaka-san seemed to pick up on everything pretty quickly. Haha, just knowing it all doesn't mean anything unless you can use that knowledge in the office. You guys haven't been doing anything in this office. You've just been stuck inside. We've actually gone around and greeted everyone. We even had some clients asking for our help.
Right? You really are something else, Yasuda-san.
Yeah, I know. I'm obviously skilled, and it's easy to secure contracts if a beautiful girl is by my side.
I'm so glad that I'm able to be of service.
If you're able to draw in people, then that means that you have the correct skills in sales. You really are impressive, Himeko-chan. Yasuda only accepts work from big-time clients. Because of that, he doesn't have a massive client base, but he's got quite an impressive payout. However, he just tosses all the smaller company things towards me because he picks and chooses. Hence why I've got a significant leg up on him in terms of client numbers. I want to handle a few clients during lunch, so I guess I won't be eating today either.
Is there anything I can help you with, sir?
Thank you. You can go to lunch, Tanaka-san.
You're always telling me to go to lunch, but you're always working. You know that you're going to get sick if you don't take a break too, right?
I've always been pretty tough. I was always working hard in college, and I've never gotten sick while I was in college either.
You know for a fact that I'm right. You need to take a break. Who knows what's going to happen several years later after all this time of not taking a break?
Okay. You have a point.
There's a lot of stuff that I want you to teach me because there are some things I don't understand. Please teach me over lunch.
You're very passionate. Okay, you've convinced me. Let's have lunch together tomorrow.
Yes, sir.
She's so stinking cute when she smiles. Starting the next day, I started taking lunch with Tanaka-san. You said that you wanted to talk about some stuff during lunch today, right? What did you want to talk about?
Oh, well, I wanted to get to know you better.
Me?
Yes. Why do you love your job so much?
Well, I like seeing when my clients' sales go up, and they thank me for that. A lot of the companies that I work with are smaller in scale, so they've got limited financial resources to work with. I think that it's fun to try to come up with a way to do what you can with what you have, you know?
You really like marketing, don't you?
Yeah, I guess you can say that.
I really don't know left from right, and I've just been assigned to you, Takara-san, someone who consistently is top sales. Are you sure I'm not getting in the way?
Not at all. You always focus on the details, so you really help me out a lot, actually.
That's so nice to hear. I would like to continue helping you out as much as possible, Takara-san.
Oh, well, thank you. I look forward to working with you as well.
Thank you so much.
Tanaka-san is seriously so hardworking and kind, and just like she said, she continued to develop her skills and support me at work. Tanaka-san, we were able to secure the deal that was going on under wraps.
Huh, when did you manage that?
It's thanks to your support, Tanaka-san. We were able to get this deal thanks to you.
I see.
I thought she'd be happy, but she seemed a little conflicted about the contract.
Don't push yourself too much, okay?
Huh?
I'm supporting you because I don't want you to push yourself too much. Pushing yourself too much isn't good for you.
Is she worried about me or something? She can't look at me like that. It's not fair. Tanaka-san and I were working great as a pair, and we were really riding the wave. Obviously, the new contract was part of it, but thanks to Tanaka-san supporting me, I was able to really start focusing on smaller than usual details and make more tailored plans for our clients. The reason that I'm able to work this hard now is thanks to Tanaka-san, so I need to work hard to make sure that she doesn't get worried. On the other hand, Asai-san and Toma were starting to run into some trouble. Hey, how many freaking times do I have to tell you? After you go out to the clients, you need to write up a summary report to me.
What? I emailed you a second ago.
There they go again. Asai-san is still struggling with the basics. I can only imagine what's going to happen in the future. In the middle of all this, the company was getting ready for our annual summer festival project.
What is the summer festival?
It's an event where we invite the clients out to have a party with us, and beer. It's kind of a friendship festival for our clients, and a chance to network. This actually increases our sales quite a bit too.
Wow, that's impressive.
I seriously don't want to do this summer festival. It's too much freaking work.
Shut up! Stop complaining and get to work already!
Why do I have to go out and shop for stuff?
Planning for an event. How exciting!
Interesting how everyone has different reactions to this. The day of the summer festival, the stadium was overflowing with clients and other interested parties. The preparation sucked, but once it gets started, it's pretty fun stuff. Everyone was here to relax and really just get to know each other outside of work, so people were showing up with casual outfits rather than work clothes.
Takara-san, do you have a beer?
I got plenty over here. You seem different than usual.
Well, I was told that the festival was supposed to be a formal event. Do I stand out?
Not at all. Plenty of women dress up when they come out to the festival. I feel like she's completely different from usual. I didn't realize that women look this different with how they dress and their hairstyle.
Great work for today's preparation, sir.
Oh, right, thank you. Cheers!
This beer is really delicious.
Hey, can you stop following me around?
You're literally walking in front of me! They're doing the same thing they always do.
Huh? Tanaka-san? Look at you all dressed up fancy, huh?
Oh,
Well, I was wondering who that was. You look completely different from your regular bland self. Turns out some makeup can really fool people. Tanaka-san, let's go over here.
Oh my gosh, Takara-san is so happy to be around Tanaka-san, huh?
Where do they think they're going? How suspicious. It's funny. The only time you guys ever get along well is when you're trying to mess with us. Could you please stop?
We're not getting along.
Don't lump me together with this thing!
wow, they really do have some chemistry going.
I was really tired of them when suddenly, someone surprising showed up. Well, hello everyone! How's everyone doing? Sir! We're doing so great, sir! Of course we are!
The summer festival is so incredible.
Great! I'm glad to hear it. The CEO seemed to be in a very good mood. Sir, would you like me to bring a beer? No, I'm totally fine. I've got plenty. But anyway, Yuri, What are you sneaking around for?
What are you talking about, sir? I'm just a newbie here.
Don't be like that. You're my daughter. Daughter? You're the mentor that I've heard about, huh? I'm looking forward to it. Oh, yes, sir. She was the CEO's daughter? Yuri's quite the shy girl. She updates me about her work when we're home, but the second we're at work, she gets really mean to me.
Dad, stop it.
I see. Well, Tanaka-san's always working so hard and does such amazing work. She really helps us all out. Really? Yes, sir. She's well known around the office as someone who's very capable, especially when you compare her to Asai. She really is just useless.
What the hell?
I know all about you two, too. Please do not do things that might cause the reputation of the company to decline. It was right around this time that the Yasuda-Asai pair had taken on a certain project. However, they continued to cause problems with clients by acting rude, so there were rumors of the contracts being called off. Man, the CEO is something else. He really does understand all of the problems in the office, doesn't he? After the CEO gave them a good warning, Yasuda-san and Asai-san fell silent. The following week, I was called into the CEO's office. This is the first time I've ever been inside the CEO's office. I'm so nervous. I've been told that a big-time client is asking for Takara, the man who's responsible in the marketing department. Do you have any idea why they're singling you out? Huh? No, sir. I have no idea. I could feel my heart skip a beat after hearing the CEO's story. However, after continuing to listen to him, I kept hearing things that I had no recollection of. Wait, those stories... I'm sorry, sir, but I never worked with those clients. This is just my guess, but I believe that Yasuda and Asai were assigned to their case. I see. Well, that's not good for me. The clients are incredibly important to us. They're continuing to respect our contract because they find us beneficial at the moment. But worst case scenario, if the contract falls through, it's enough to make us sink. The following day, I went straight to the clients to apologize, but the man in charge there had a confounded look on his face. No, please stop that. The person that I'm mad at isn't that gentleman there, or the CEO. If you don't mind me asking, sir, would you be able to tell us what happened? We had a much nicer man working with us before, but the new man and woman who showed up, well, they were something else. They walked into the conference room, started arguing with each other because someone touched someone's shoulder, and they continued to just bicker and nag at each other. It really was horrible. He would have let it go if that's all that happened, but apparently, the actual content of the contract was also kind of spotty. They basically just copied and pasted the previous contract, and they ended up not being able to sign anything that day. So, do you have any idea of what's going on? I'm sorry, sir, but if it were just me, none of this would have happened. It's because of this freaking moron!
What? Are you really going to make it all my fault now? I don't believe it!
I don't really get it, but why is my name getting brought up? Our mistake is your mistake! Your mistake is your mistake! Have you finally hit your head one too many times? What the hell do you want me to do? I couldn't do anything about it anymore! It seems that Toma actually did have some feelings of responsibility and guilt for what happened. As it turns out, he was the one who was exhausted from dealing with Asai-san. Nothing was going to get accomplished until we took them to apologize, so all four of us went to the client's office on another day. We apologized sincerely and promised that we would change our point man as long as they continued to work with us. The clients agreed to keep the deal alive. You have given me a wonderful alternative to your plans. I have no choice but to accept. Thank you very much. Yes, sir. Thank you.
Hello, Takara-san.
Hey.
Were you able to figure out the problems?
Yeah, we managed. I told Tanaka-san everything that had happened from start to finish. As a result of their actions, the two of them were fired. It seemed like there were other problems with other clients that didn't have anything to do with this one. On top of that, the two got along so poorly that they couldn't get any new deals. They were found to be forging documents to try to lie about it. The only reason they had such a great sales record was because they were lying about how many deals they had secured. People like this with no common sense of how the world works will struggle to find a new job. I was just glad that the two annoying people left the office at the same time. There was finally peace in the office. What should I do? It seems like we're going to be short-staffed with two people leaving the office at once. Well, we've got that handled already, but there's something more than that.
Something more than that.
Takara-kun, you take care of my daughter for me. Huh?
Dad, stop saying weird things like that on purpose.
From what he said, the CEO was going to break off the marketing department from the main company and create a whole new standalone marketing company. And as for who is going to represent that company, well, I was hoping that you'd be willing to step up to the plate, Takara-kun. Me, sir? Yes. I think that it's going to be a tough job, but I'll assign a very good secretary to help you out. Right, Yuri?
I'm still learning, but I will do my best to serve you as your secretary.
Thank you. It's always the younger crowd that are going to spearhead the new generation of products. I think that with the new company in your hands, you'll be able to develop it into something incredible.
I think Tanaka-san will be able to handle it fine. The passion he has towards work is incredible. However, I will make sure to manage his schedule to ensure that he doesn't push himself too much.
Yuri-san. Okay, sir. I could never say no to such an offer. I would love to represent your new company. Thank you. That's how we were able to take a big step in a new direction. I was the CEO, and Tanaka-san was the CEO's secretary.
Sir, it's lunchtime.
Wait, I just need to look through these documents for a little longer and...
That's not okay. You've got the conference this afternoon too. Come on, rest your eyes.
What? Hey, Yuri-san!
What do you say?
Okay, let's take lunch then.
Let's.
You really got me figured out, huh?
Haha, I've got homemade bento for you today, same as usual.
The two of us are CEO and secretary, but we're also husband and wife. A few years of time didn't only change our standing, but also our relationship. I'm going to continue to support each other through our professional and private life.
I can't do this anymore. Let's break up.
Huh? My name is Hajime Kimura. My girlfriend who lived with me, Iruyo Kanega, suddenly told me she wanted to break up with me. Why are you so suddenly...
You don't get promotions at all no matter how long I wait. You don't get any pay raises, so there's no way we can have a lavish life. I don't want to live with some broke fool like you. And I've got a different boyfriend anyways. He's a coworker of mine, but he's younger than you and an elite. I think that I should be able to live an ideal life with him. Alright, that's it for me. Toodles? Huh.
Wait, hey! That little... She really betrayed me like it was nothing. I'm going to make her eat her words! After that, I worked extra hard to try to show her what was what. 3 months passed after she dumped me. I was now 28 years old and working in R&D at a food production company. I was now a section chief and had a fiancé. I'd completely forgotten about Iruyo, but... This is Iruyo Kanega. She's going to be working with us starting today.
It's been a minute. Doing well?
Ugh. What the hell is she doing here? Oh, so you two know each other? Well then, if there's anything else that she needs help with, I want you to help her out. Also, you can have Shion handle her mentoring. I've already talked to her about it, and she knows. Right.
Alright, let's have a great time working together.
What the hell are you doing? You knew that I worked here from when we used to date.
Well, it comes to see you, of course.
Huh?
I saw you with your coworkers the other day at a bar. They were all celebrating your promotion too, right?
She was in that bar?
You really got a promotion while you didn't see me, huh? How amazing. I'm sure that you probably worked hard to redo things with me, right?
Definitely not. None of this was for you.
Oh, come on, don't be so shy. I'm sure you were probably just jealous that you lost me to an elite man that was younger than you, right? But don't worry, I've already broken up with him. That's why I'll go out with you to reward you for all your hard work.
Sir, I heard that I was supposed to be mentoring someone from the CEO.
Hey, I'm in the middle of a very important talk, so leave me alone.
Hey, stop that. She's going to be mentoring you from now on.
What?
I'm Shion Futaba. Nice to meet you.
You're kidding me. Some random employee is going to train me? And she's super bland to top it all off. I can't handle that. You teach me, Hajime.
I'm busy with my own work. Futaba-san is incredibly skilled and talented at what she does.
It's an honor for you to compliment me like that, sir.
And also, you need to refer to me as Chief at work.
Why? I'm your ex-girlfriend.
Do not mix your personal matters into professional life. And I have a fiancé now. I have no intention of ever getting back with you.
You're kidding me?
Nope, I'm not kidding at all. Okay, I'm going to leave the rest up to Futaba-san now.
Yes, sir. All right. Right this way, Kaneka-san. Let me show you around the office for starters.
Wait!
Irio seemed to want to say something, but I went back into work and cut her off. Afterwards, she continued to try to talk to me, but she didn't seem interested in work at all, so I ignored her. During lunch, I was at the cafeteria with Futaba-san. We normally eat lunch together.
Our office cafeteria is so delicious.
Another miso mackerel combo?
It's the best dish out of everything that's here. I love all of the products that you designed.
The menu at our cafeteria uses dishes that the employees designed. The miso mackerel meal is one of the dishes that I planned, and it's the cheapest meal on the menu. A meal that she produces is also served here. This hamburger patty would be one of them. This hamburger patty is really delicious.
It's so nice to hear you compliment my work.
A lot of the female employees love how cute it looks, and it's one of the top orders in this cafeteria. She's an excellent employee who's come up with and planned several hit products. However, I'm not just her boss, and she's not just my employee. Lunch with Futaba-san as usual, sir? You guys still get along well, don't you? You think so? We're engaged to one another. I proposed to her a month ago. However, we definitely try to keep our private matters out of our professional lives. Normally we call each other by our first names, but at work, we still call each other by our last names. A lot of the employees actually respect her quite a bit. You know, that product that you suggested the other day was a huge hit, Futaba-san. Even the department chief was praising you for it.
Haha, thank you.
Oh, and thank you for hearing me out when I needed to talk.
Don't mention it. If there's anything that you need to talk about, don't hesitate to talk to me, okay?
Yes, ma'am. Oh, but... is everything okay with Kaneka-san? She's saying all kinds of stuff about you. Oh, sorry about that. I was actually dating her up until 3 years ago, but then she dumped me because she said she didn't want to go out with a poor guy. Huh? You? Poor? Why would she say that? Well, I was just a regular employee back then, with no real executive pay. I didn't even have any real credit to my name. I was so shocked right after I got rejected that I couldn't actually work on anything.
Yeah, I remember when that happened too.
We started talking to each other about 3 years ago. We'd started working here around the same time, and we're pushing each other to do better. But after Irio dumped me, I started making more mistakes. Shion was the one who cheered me up when I was down. Ever since then, she would come to my aid and help me out when I was upset. I was drawn to her kindness and asked her out a year ago, and just a month ago, I proposed to her. I don't think I could have come this far if I didn't have you. Thank you for always supporting me.
Oh, please. I know that you're always working so hard, so I just wanted to cheer you up. Now I'm the happiest fiancé in the world.
Shion. Ooh, how passionate. Looks like we'll just get in the way, so we're gonna go to the seats over there in the corner. Ah! I forgot they were still there! She supported me no matter what, unlike Iruyo, who betrayed me just because I was poor. I want to become someone who can support Shion from now on. However, from the following day, Iruyo continued to pester me even more than before.
Hey, let's go on a date after we're done with work.
Definitely not. I told you that I have a fiancé. Ah, Futaba-san, do you have a second? I need to talk to you.
Sir!
Hey! Why is he always messing with her and her only?
I wish I had a girlfriend too.
Perfect for each other? Wait, she's Hajime's fiancé? I'm not gonna allow that.
The incident happened a few days after that.
Wow, I can't believe you're actually come into work in that outfit.
Iruyo and Shion? What are the two of them doing here?
You're Hajime's fiancé, right? I think that he's way too good for you. If I were the chief's girlfriend, I would never dress up cheap like that.
But Hajime always compliments me, so...
I'm sure that he probably thinks that you're not good enough. I take so much better care on how I look. I'm definitely better suited to be with a man like him.
Then you would be willing to help me choose an outfit that would be suited for someone for him? Because I want him to be happy.
Why would I possibly help someone that's obviously my enemy?
Hey, I said stop!
Were you listening? Well, I'm not wrong. I'm clearly better suited to be your fiancé. I look good and I have more money than this person.
You don't know anything, so you're not able to say something like that.
Huh?
You've got work to do. She's got her own work to do too. So just get back to your job. Come on. Let's go, Futaba-san.
Yeah.
Hang on a second.
Are you okay?
I'm fine. I'm not letting it bother me.
Huh? What do you mean?
Well, she's been saying that kind of thing to me for a little while now.
Really?
She's always waiting till it's just the two of us when she says things like that. How I'm just bland or not good enough for you.
It's my fault for not being able to stop her. I'm so sorry. I should have noticed all of this a lot sooner.
You didn't do anything wrong, Hajime. It's not that big of a deal, so I didn't want you to find out about it. I just didn't want to cause any problems, you know. If I told you about this, then you'd probably start feeling guilty and making yourself irresponsible, right?
You can tell me when something's going on, though. I want to help you out as much as possible.
Thank you, but it's seriously okay. Don't worry.
Yeah, okay. Afterwards, it was work as usual for Shion. She had never asked me for any help afterwards with regards to Iruyo. I don't think it's that she's just holding back. I don't think... Then one day...
Ah, I'm starving. Crap, I forgot to get some water.
Oh, I'll go grab some water for the two of us. Go ahead and get started eating.
Thanks. This looks so good.
Wow, that's the cheapest meal in the cafeteria, right?
Kanega-san?
I can't believe it. You're Hajime's fiancé and you're only able to eat this cheap meal?
I actually kind of prefer this kind of simple meal, to be honest with you.
Uh-huh. You're probably just broke looking because you eat so many cheap meals like that.
You can say whatever you want. I'm going to eat what I want to.
Uh-huh. Why are you able to be laughing no matter what I say? It's so aggravating. Wait, I've got it.
Is Iruyo messing with Shion again?
But you must be thirsty with how salty that mackerel is, right? If you want, I can give you some of my water.
I'm okay. Hajime is going to bring me some water real soon.
You don't have to worry about it. Here. Oopsie. Sorry. My hand must have slipped.
What the hell are you doing? Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm just a little wet is all.
You're too worried about her. She says she's fine, so just leave her alone.
Cut the crap! You did that on purpose!
My hand just slipped is all, but she should be happy. She was able to wash her hair for free. She probably can't even take a shower with how poor she is.
She's not poor at all. She's the daughter of the CEO.
Huh? That's not possible. She wears bland clothes and eats the cheapest meal in the cafeteria all the time.
If you think that she's lying, then just go talk to the CEO directly. I've got something to tell him about anyway. So you want me to call him now?
Then why didn't anyone tell me to begin with?
Is there really a reason for her or anyone else to explain who her father is?
It wasn't on purpose. That's that. I didn't do anything wrong.
Hey, wait!
It's fine. I really don't mind.
Why don't you ever get mad at her? She's been nothing but horrible to you.
Because if I just hold it in, then it all gets better.
Huh?
You know, when I was a student, I used to be the student president and I was super strict to those around me. I just hated things that weren't honest.
I couldn't imagine that from how you are now.
At the time, I was even told that I was just acting so high and mighty just because I was the CEO's daughter. I never had any friends, and when I was struggling, no one helped me out. That's why now I try my best to not get mad. And this is my father's company. You do know what might happen to the person that I get mad at, right?
Yeah, I'm sure that it wouldn't be pretty.
I don't want to do anything that seems like I'm abusing my power position, you know? I'm sure that even if I say it's okay, people around me might not believe me. That means if I just make it so that I'm not mad to begin with, then it won't be a problem.
But then it's just you holding it in all the time.
That's okay. I'm used to having to hold it all in. Anyways, let's eat already. Our food is getting colder by the second.
Right. I don't know if she's really okay with this. There's nothing good that comes out of just holding it in all the time. The following day, things somehow started to get much worse. You're kidding me! Don't be so insane! Huh? What's going on over there?
It's all the truth. Futaba-san is constantly mocking and looking down on all of us regular employees.
What?
I overheard her, you know. She was talking shit about all of you. She may be acting all kind and soft in front of everyone, but the truth is...
What the hell are you talking about?
Oh, you were listening, were you?
Stop pulling crap out of your ass like that! You're the one who's talking bad about Shion behind her back!
What are you talking about? I'm telling everyone nothing but the truth. Obviously, the CEO's daughter is eating things that everyone else eats and wears old, worn-down clothes is because she's trying to pick a fight with us.
She does that because she doesn't want to be treated special by anyone. If she's constantly wearing expensive clothing, then she's going to be rubbing it in everyone's face. The reason that she was eating lunch in the cafeteria is because she was trying to communicate with the other employees. She was doing everything she does for everyone else!
You're just covering for her because you're her employee. I know that the truth is she's looking down on everyone.
That's not true!
That's enough.
Shion.
I have never done anything to ever look down on people. But if my actions made you feel bad, then it's my fault and my fault only.
That's exactly right. If you really feel guilty for this, then you need to get on your knees and beg.
Okay,
Wait! You don't have to do this for her!
it's fine. If this solved everything, then I'll...
That's not true! We don't believe what she's saying! We know that you would never do that!
Huh?
That's right! You don't have to apologize for anything, especially not this demented lady!
Guys, why?
It's because you're always very careful around everyone and treat them with respect.
Ah!
When someone is suffering, You were always there to help them out. When someone was upset, you brought them up. Someone who's that kind would never talk bad about anyone.
What? What are you talking about? I'm sure that everyone is just trying to kiss her ass because she's the CEO's daughter.
You're still going to talk shit, huh?
Shut up. I'm sure that if I was the CEO's daughter, then you'd cover my ass too. You really don't have any idea how to choose a woman.
Huh?
A man like you isn't gonna ever be enough for a CEO's daughter anyways. I'm sure you're gonna be dumped because she's gonna get tired of you.
What?
You probably only become a section chief from a fluke. If I were to give it to my all, I'm going to be in a higher position than you in the blink of an eye. Then I'm going to... Huh? I will not allow you to mock my fiancé for all of his hard work and efforts. Huh?
Is she mad?
You can talk bad about me just as much as you like, but hurting my boyfriend, that's a different story. Let's have a little talk, huh? You've got plenty of time until work hours begin, so we're gonna take our time in the conference room next door. Someone help me!
All right, everyone. Let's work hard and reach our quota for today.
Why is everyone ignoring me? If there's something you want to talk about, then I'll listen to you. Come on, let's get going. No!
The two of them stayed in the conference room and didn't come out for a while. Eventually, Iruyo came out of the conference room and she'd become extremely tame.
Kina-san, can you handle this for me? Yes, ma'am. I can absolutely take care of that for you, Futaba-sama.
What the hell happened in there? A few days later...
I would like to resign for personal reasons.
Sure, but why?
I'm not the kind of person that is worthy of working in an amazing office such as this one. Please tell Futaba-sama that I'm sorry.
Sure. I don't know what happened between the two of them, but I guess some things are better left alone. A little while later, we were able to have a wedding, and afterwards, we started living together. We were able to rent out an apartment together.
I'm so glad that I was able to marry you, Hajime. I'm so happy.
I know we've been through a lot, but I'm so glad that we were able to have the wedding. But no matter what happens from now on, you don't have to hold it back anymore, okay?
Huh?
We're husband and wife now. We're equal. That means that it doesn't matter if you're the CEO's daughter. You make sure to tell me if something's bothering you, okay? I swear to help you out.
Of course, thank you. I'll be sure to be a wife that can support you no matter what you do.
Yeah, let's support each other and make a lovely family together. You have to respect the other person no matter what kind of situation they're in. From now on, I'm going to take care of her and respect everyone around me.
Thank you for watching all the way to the end. Hope you enjoyed today's episode. And don't forget to check out our other episodes too. According to my calculations, you are about to like and subscribe to our videos. Thank you for watching. See you next time.